Right now,
Catnip
we got
versus
Catnip versus Draykin. Draykin. Draykin.
The catfish. You 4 or 1?
Catnip.
Catnip. You know what? You know what? You're both of them right now. You 4 or 1?
Okay, so
God damn it.
we got like so much Sacramento. So much Sacramento. These two guys are old Brawl players that I know personally. We used to play when we traveled up to Sacramento, and those guys were really strong players even back then, and it definitely carries over. These guys are so smart. So smart.
You know, I really wish FBMM would play that alternate costume of Meta Knight that he was on a minute ago, because then I could fantasize that the tag stands for Fairy Butterfly Murder Man.
Because you're useless.
Okay, so this is a really interesting matchup because both these guys have Brawl experience, both these guys have Melee experience, and they also play PM.
You're a Melee experience.
So right now, Falco, he can still lock down Luigi in the old school way. It's still going to run. Oh, Marth, okay.
Oh, that's interesting. We've seen this match so many times before.
Catnip has a lot of experience with this matchup.
We're just playing like...
And Draykin is a really
Pikachu.
solid Marth.
Why don't we playing Pikachu or Wario? Like, it's the Marth, it's the Falco, it's the Roy, because Roy's kind of like Marth, and we played him when we were 8 and Melee was out. It's occasionally Captain Falcon, and he gets knocked out.
We're on stream.
Where are the Samus Makes? Where are the Charizards? You know, I want to see, we had a Rob, that makes me happy. I want to see me some quality Game & Watch. You know what I'm saying?
With this matchup, it's going to be straight Melee.
He's just like,
No, this guy.
moving on.
Right. Yo, it's Draykin with the I instead of the E.
Oh, wait, what?
Draykin with an I instead of the E.
Oh, okay. I have it right except for the E.
Mike, just change it to all wrong letters.
So, on this matchup, I would be really surprised if we go to FD. But actually, no. Both of the Pickford brothers. That would be DP, who's at Smash at Xanadu's. Shout out to that tournament. And
Smash at Xanadu, our soul sister on the East Coast.
Yes. They do not care about FD. They're like, chain grab me. I don't care. I'll laser lock you. I'll lock you down with lasers. And I'll play you.
You're a laser.
But with this, looks like they're just going to do some hand warmers before they start the match.
This is tournament play. There's mental jukes, man.
That's some really smooth Marth play right there.
Oh my god.
Wavelands are very, very, very critical to Marth's play, especially because getting grabs on the ledge is so good for him.
Now explain to me, we have some time for theory because we're not in a match right now.
What's up?
Explain to me, when you say wavelands, I know what a waveland is from a mechanical standpoint, but are you referring to the act of landing on a platform and sliding off of it? Or are you referring to the act of hitting the ground and sliding forward unexpectedly?
No. Wave landing is when you are on the ledge and you wave land, or actually in the air, and you wave land. Instead of regular landing, you basically wave dash into a landing. So it's wave landing.
You aired. So then wave landing is a bit of an unintuitive term because what you're talking about is the action where you hop off the ledge to the opposite direction, so you just enter regular fall. Then you jump up and then you air dodge diagonally so that you have a period of invincibility, and then you reach the ground, and then your vulnerability ends, right?
No, that's wave dashing still.
No, that's.
You're talking about wave dashing off the edge off the stage, right?
No.
But rather than using a prompt wave dash where your feet just skim the ground, I mean using the ugly wave dash where you actually visibly travel through the air.
No. Wave landing is when you're on the edge and you use the invincibility that you get.
What? Core stock.
You drop off the edge and you jump and immediately wave dash onto the stage. So when you're wave dashing with a landing, that's wave landing.
I said that.
Okay.
What I'm asking you is,
in this matchup, it's really important because when you wave land on to the stage and grab Falco, you immediately put him into an edge guarding situation. Back throw him, down throw him, put him off stage, and Falco either has to jump or really time his up B well. It's pretty tough. So they're going to be playing on Battlefield. Hand warmers are all done. Let's see how they can put this into action. Draykin immediately going for the down tilt. Probably going to catch a stock from this.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
Oh.
If you know how to edge guard Falco.
Oh, God. Falco is so unhappy right now.
he can put in a lot of work.
Oh, but now it's Falco's turn. Falco says, all right, shots fired. I hear you. Now it's my turn on the mic.
We've got this melee matchup, and it's playing out just like it. These guys know exactly. Oh wow, this could be bad. Okay.
Falco. Okay. We're looking at a Falco that knows. Just hold that.
Okay, that's gonna be.
I'm wrong.
That's gonna be a stock.
That's not gonna be a stock.
Oh, he went for a down smash instead of a roll. That's interesting.
I wonder why.
Well. Oh wow.
Oh, Falco is so miserable right now. Where's player cam? Do we see faces? Who's Falco?
Yes.
Catnip?
Falco is Catnip on the left.
Which one's Catnip? Okay. Yeah, that is not a happy individual.
So at this point,
focused.
Falco can still clutch it out.
He just held the edge. That's my man. He just held the edge. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Okay.
Falco can pretty much go in on Marth and put down a lot of crazy combos because lasers lock him down really hard, and he can't put out a hitbox to intercept Falco while he's coming in. So a really good Falco like this, as you can see, can put in a lot of damage. But capitalizing on grabs, of course, if you guys know that old matchup, is going to be what really decides how well Marth is going to play. He can't really compete just with sword.
No, I think that's the mark actually of a not very skilled player, because Marth has sword, and swords are made of metal, and metal reflects things. So a skilled Marth would just use his sword to reflect the lasers.
Okay, well, the match is about to be pretty much even. If Draykin can't pull out, oh wow, that was a really good jab, by the way. 2 stocks were lost immediately on this matchup, and it's back to even. Just showing you how good Catnip is.
That's a big deal.
How big of a threat he is. And
I just had enormous deja vu.
Oh, wow.
Why?
That was a great tech.
Oh, man.
He would have been in a really bad
tech.
He would have been in a really bad situation.
That was an amazing rising tech. That's melee skill right there.
Wow, that was a really, really interesting up B there. He's going for a... Oh, wow. Okay, he's playing really that melee style Falco. That's like, hey, if I hit you with the laser, I'll use a tilt.
Falco's
if I know that I don't have the time for an S
Falco
smash.
has put in so much work. He's taken out 3 stocks on this
He's
line.
done here.
Oh, God.
One down tilt, it's over.
Okay.
This matchup is anybody's
match.
right now.
Fresh
Completely
match.
anyone's.
Holy good God.
Draykin's going to definitely focus on getting grabs,
God,
going for that down tilt.
He's doing the DC.
Yes.
He's doing the DC. The DC.
He's definitely going down for the...
And you grab and you up throw as the problem.
He's going for the down tilts to close out at the end because it pushes Falco into a place where he has to use up B. And once he does that, it's really easy for Marth to immediately just... Oh, that was great. To immediately just dare and close out the stock. The percents are really close, and Catnip can't... Ooh, he really can't make a mistake right now.
Ooh. Falco, just de-tilt him. Come on. That's... Oh, you're breaking my heart. Good match.
Oh, this... Whew. Well, that was really quick. That was a really good match. I mean, Catnip had some really rough first 2 stocks, and once he's off stage, Marth can just wreck Falco. So there was some really good on-stage play and some really good off-stage play by both people here.
So hang on, let's examine who did what with what. We have both players with 4 stocks, 2 stocks, 3 stocks, 2 stocks, right? That's like, usually it's like 1 and 1 and 2 and 1, or it's like really big, like 3 and 1 and 1. But no, that's just big, then big, then big.
Is this a final? Is this a final?
Ask Sean Bisco.
We don't know.
Go up and ask Tiernan if it's finals.
So, these guys are going into the second match here, but they're not 100% sure if it is 3 out of 5 or if it's a 2 out of 3. I believe it's a 2 out of 3, but I'm not 100% up on the bracket right now. We are going to... Oh, we're going to have Roy with Marth. This is a really, really fun and interesting matchup.
Yeah, this is like...
These guys are so very different, and Roy in this matchup I don't believe has the upper hand, but does have a really strong plan to deal with Marth. It's just that Marth's plan is just a little bit better. But Catnip's Roy has shown earlier in the day that it is just crazy.
Excuse me, sir. Are you countering? That's cute. That's what that grab just said. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he just punishes that fair. But you have to be really tight because out of shield options for Marth are not nearly as good as with Roy. Roy has kill moves out of shield with everything, and Marth really only has that up B.
Frankly, I don't understand why this match won't end in an exact tie because the characters are the same.
They're very different, actually.
Their moves are, look, that is the swinging the sword, and they both wear capes.
That flame dare was ridiculous. These guys are, oh wow. He did the up and then the down and then the forward with that dancing blade.
Can we just agree that 5 consecutive flaming dares, henceforth and forever, will be known as the seizure?
Oh yes, definitely. That great dare. Draykin is really not to be counted out. Catnip is just ridiculously good, but as we saw before, oh wow, he goes for the knockdown.
Marth just reaches out and says, "I'm sorry, you're in my neighborhood." That was what that
counter
said.
No, he went through. Oh, interesting.
That
was nice.
Oh my god.
One of the interesting things about this matchup is that both can counter each other, counter their up Bs, and in the sock that way.
Roy's
especially with Roy.
Roy's F smash just said, "Son, you're getting foreclosed. It's my neighborhood."
This matchup is nowhere near as close as it was before, and that's going to be.
That is not the game, but it's about.
Great DI. Great DI.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's not a chance in hell that Marth's surviving another attack. So either he plays perfect evasive defense, or he counters everything, or like. No,
that's game.
It's just over.
Yeah. Roy's forward smashes just close out stocks really well. You have to grab Roy. Throwing Roy up, it's just like with Marth, he doesn't have as many options, but at the same time, he can still...
It's best of 5.
No, it's not best of 5.
Yes, it is. It's quarters.
Quarters don't do best of 5.
All finals are best of 5 in Apex Wars.
Quarters don't do...
finals.
Can you listen before...
You want to go to...
Look, semis, winners, quarters are not finals. All finals are best of 5. Yes.
Finals.
Sir, these are semis. I mean, this isn't even semis. It's round 4. Semis is not going to be best of 5. It's the last 3. Grands, winners, semis. This is the last match in this set.
Finals are best of 5. That's quarterfinals.
Yes.
Quarterfinals are quarterfinals.
These 3 do best of 5. That's it, dude. Ask all the other TOs.
What are they playing? They're playing best of 5 because it's in quarterfinals.
Anyways, now he's playing Luigi, which is actually well, with Marth, it's not that bad of a matchup. There's a lot of, whenever there's an opening, you can punish it really hard, and the angles that he sends him out, it's not going to work.
Ooh, that's an interesting dash dance by Luigi. That was a short range. Usually dash dances are a little longer. Luigi was very non-committal with that. Keeping it tight so as to maintain his current positioning advantage without trading off trading off security in the form of moving farther than he was ready to move without knowing it. That's an issue that can come up along with aggressive dash dancing. You dash right into an attack. Say, oh, hey, wait a minute, excuse me. I was mixing you up there, you know, but you reached in and hit me. That kind of problem. So Luigi kept it tight.
Luigi just breaks up those combos, but he's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Luigi. Oh, there's a sweet spot. I love that. Thank you, Project Inbacker, for allowing the green missile to sweet spot. That was good physics.
Putting in that nair actually pulls back a hurt box for him and just puts out a hitbox.
Grab out of a wave dash. This is a Luigi who's experimented. This is an experienced Luigi. It looks like, you know, due to his early struggle, he may not be as experienced in the Roy matchup, but he's experienced. Luigi taking advantage of his ability to fall like nobody's business. But struggling.
Alright, I'm going to be back. I'm going to go get shot in the wrist. I'm going to bring some money in the company.
Luigi reaching for the sweet spot erring on the side of going low.
Time out. We're not going to do it by person to person.
What successful players make themselves
We're not
do.
going to do it by, we're going to commentate a specific person.
Because erring on the side of being high and playing it safe, you never discipline yourself into taking that risk and reaching just low enough to land the true sweet spot. So Luigi paying the price for investing in the long term. 2 Marshmallow Kid. Unfortunately, it cost him a stock. Huh? Oh, hey, he found himself. No! Why did he held it? I guess he just didn't want to gamble on the possibility that it wasn't going to be the Russian roulette misfire. Luigi has used his jump. Oh, I'm a liar. Luigi jumping, throw kicking all over the place. Yeah, look at Roy. He's falling into the air with his fair, his aggressive fair moving forward with it. And what that's doing is, okay, we're getting this. What was that? Excuse me, I don't think that's a white hat in a tournament. What's that?
Huh?
Murder and mayhem.
So I just lost.
Oh, well, welcome back to the world of people who are not currently playing a match. Huh? I said, welcome back to the world of people who are not currently playing a match.
Oh, you guys?
Those two have just joined us.
Okay. So, has he been keeping up with this? He's very sassy.
Ish.
Hey, would you two like to sit down for an interview? Do what? Do not mind. Good. So, why don't you pull up some chairs? We'll have a nice chat with our lovely family.
We love you guys. You're precious. You're beautiful. Stay gorgeous.
All right. So you two just came off a heated bout.
Well, I can't even hear you.
I'm sorry.
I can't hear you.
That works. You two just came off a heated bout.
Yes, indeed.
Where do you feel like the momentum shifted the most?
Second match when he destroyed my Marth.
It's that matchup. It's different. It's difficult. You have to I guess just outspace me, but that doesn't work because Roy has more range. So I'm not sure.
I played other boys and I beat him. I don't know. Like that second game, I just felt off of Marth, and so I tried to switch it up. And I tried to go on Final Destination so I had space to go in and out, but he can't control that space.
Oh, this is
So, what is the dream?
I can't try the Luigi.
Why do you remember?
Because he can spike from there. And it's an amazing feeling. Well, I started playing Brawl and I made Game Watch, and his spike is really hard to do. I've always liked Marth, and I tried to play him in Melee, and that's what got me to play him in Brawl. And I just like to demoralize people.
You guys have to speak up a little bit. You guys have to speak up.
Okay.
All right. Well, okay. When was the moment when you knew you were going to win? When was the moment when you knew you were going to win?
It'd be about the third match, third stock. Oh no, it was second stock. There was a reverse back air that you had asked me about in there. That's kind of when I knew it happened. At that point, just percentage lead, stock lead, and it just kind of. Then he did SD, and that just kind of clutched it there.
You've been upsetting so many people today.
I guess I have.
Have you lost a game at all?
I have lost a few games, not sets, but games. Yeah.
So you guy,
I haven't
you drove
lost
from
a game.
Sacramento. Do you think you're going to go home tonight with that prize?
Well, I sure am aiming for that first place. Yes, I think I have a good chance of taking it
Get
today.
you your gas money back.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see where this goes.
I know, man. It's getting
Who do you think
exciting.
your biggest matchup is tonight? Probably the people who are about to play. So let's get back to the main game. Thank you for the interview, folks. Just out of time. Lucario Ditto. Steven, I asked and I received.